one who is on the path of meditation and on the path of truth and all, they certainly go beyond their body experience, because with the example of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa ji, he used to not mention himself as I. He used to say that this. Whenever he was speaking about his body, he was telling that this rather than mine. He was not using that mine. There clearly he was differentiating himself as a divine soul and his body as a separate entity. So that is probably one of the highest states of meditation. Even there is an example of Swami Vivekananda. He was in a US tour, and he keeps on coming back and watching the mirror again and again. The disciples were totally confused why he is being a Swamiji, he is looking into mirror again and again. Then he says that no matter how many times I look into my mirror image, I cannot record my self-image in my mind. That's why I am looking again and again. So these two are kind of examples of human body being separated from the divine souls, though they are living together. So that overall is the ultimate state of meditation.
These are the most deepest questions, because the answer to these questions is the toughest. We can answer it, but to understand these questions and experience life is the most difficult, because I can say myself, because when I was doing initial meditation classes, I never used to understand what this theory of karma, what is body experience, all that. Basically saying that there are so many realized souls who had one or other icha, asa or the icha to keep themselves physically present in this world. For example, Shankaracharya had an icha that I am knowing, I am an intelligent, he has an arm, I am intelligent. Because of that he survived in the physical body. Similarly, Ramakrishna had a habit of eating too much food. Because of that icha itself, they remain their physical body so many days.
Yeah, when he used to go to Samadhi and used to stay hours together without pulse, like a statue there, and when he was giving some signals that he is coming back, his disciples used to say a lot of dishes, names to his ears, so that with that he used to catch hold onto that desire, and used to pull his mind down to the body.
Exactly. And again, this is a good question, leads to desire. What is asa? Because desire is one of the important terms where we physical existence today. Desire makes us, because Buddha has told, ase dukkha mula. Desire, in English it is, desire is the reason to why we have life. Buddha has told very clearly. Therefore, what is the desire again? Desire is something which we want. And the first desire is that we want this human life. We only had a desire to be a human, and I want to be like this, and therefore with that desire we have come to this earth. Once we come here, we forgotten we have taken this life. That's different again theory now. Anyway, now the important is that whether physical existence is a problem or it is a difficulty for a realized soul. That is a question now. See, there is no important in this whole physical body, the mind, once you realized. That is very clear. But this God's play which we see here, which is a maya, which is an illusion here, which is happening here, all that. But to remain this illusion, once you know that it's an illusion, once you know that this illusion, want to remain in this illusion and to function better, it is the most challenging for a realized soul. Therefore, they themselves keep a desire to remain in this soul for the God's play. The question arises, once you realize why you remain here, the reason may be because it's a God's play and we have bound to do certain works here. Therefore, they remain in this creation to do what they has been told to do. That to remain in this body, they keep themselves certain desires. Again, I don't want to make confusion here. This is the most deepest questions, because once we are into meditation, once we read many books, then only we can get some idea about what is this all, understanding about this. But initially, these questions may not be so important to know whether a physical existence is important, whether the mind, because once we get these questions to the mind, whether after meditation I may not have a physical body or I may not have the mind, if this question arises, then people may be discouraged to the meditation, because this basic, what is the benefits of meditation? Meditation benefits is that you can easily come out of these clutches of the karmas, one, and you will easily come out of the sukha dukkhas, which is bothering you always. Whenever you do any work, you are bothered, whether you're stressful, this easily you can come out of this meditation. The final benefits, ultimate benefit is a samadhi, as well as ultimate benefit is you are coming completely out of these karmas, and you will be there somewhere without body as well as mind. That's the final benefit.